this week I had the opportunity of catching up with Lee Thompson. So do you remember last week I played the Lee Thompson Ska Orchestra with Bitty McLean?
I do, yeah.
Fu Manchu.
Yeah.
So I caught up with him to find out why, you know, he's left. Well, he hasn't left Madness. He's taken a break from Madness. So I got in touch. We had a funny chat. The guy is hilarious. I'm hoping you can get this from the interview. Okay. Because he was, you know, he kept on going off point quite a few times, but I had to bring him back. So, yes, I wanted to find out, because the album's actually called The Benevolence of Sister Mary Ignatius. Yeah. Sister Mary Ignatius, who's from Jamaica. So this is me and Lee Thompson.
The Benevolence of Sister Mary Ignatius.
Why? And who was she?
Well, it's my doffing of the cap. I mean, ultimately, all the writers on this album are black writers that possibly never saw the money possibly never went to the right place. And hopefully it will this time. You know, hopefully they'll see a bit of publishing. There's 2 tracks on there. Mission Impossible, chiffon track written by this Argentinian musician, and Midnight Rider, which of course was covered by Paul Davison back in the late 70s, and that's written by Greg Allman, I believe, the Allman Brothers. So they're the only 2 chaps that aren't sort of black artists, and you know, the idea, as well as loving the music, hopefully the publishing will go to the writers this time and not.
Oh wow, that's nice.
And you know, Sister Mary Ignatius started up the Alpha School for Boys, which was in Kingston, Jamaica, and she knocked about there, and she moseyed on in there. She got involved in it, at a high level, and got Wayward Boys in there.
Was she from Jamaica?
Do you know, I don't know if she was originally from Jamaica, but she certainly spent the majority of her life there. I haven't checked that one out. I know
I'll check it out. Check it out.
She passed on a couple of 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh wow, so
but
very recent.
But not before Suggs got over to interview her. And anyway, this is my doffing of the cap. You know, if it weren't for her, I probably wouldn't have been here, or wouldn't be here. She gave them all an instrument each, or you know, gave them the opportunity for sure, the education. Instead of going down that dodgy old route, they become the ska artists of the 60s.
Okay, so I see the link. I see the link. Now, what made you put together like a ska orchestra? What was it?
Just an idea. I was touring with 4 years ago, and I was like going on banging on about, I mean, this stuff's good, but I'd like to do something a bit more gutsy, a bit more that I'd like this and that. And Madness sort of touched on it with the Dangerman sessions, which was a whole lot of fun. But I wanted to do it a certain way. I wanted a certain sound, a very warm and real meaty sound, and I got that with Ironworks, Mike Pelanconi's studio, over several weekends by making this album. I mean, I approached Mark Bedford first. You know, I know that he loves his music, and you know the rest is just a mishmash of stuff. But he loves when he's up on stage playing. He's having a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
And everyone, you know, we got half the band that are proper musicians, their heart are pinned down, and the other half that are builders, you know, plumbers, slappers, slappers, plumbers, joiners.
There's about 12 of us in the band, isn't there?
Last time I checked,
So how?
11 at the moment, sometimes 12.
Now, how on earth do you manage to even get... Because that, to me, I mean, it just seems like hard work. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I mean, well, that's what everyone thought, I think. I mean, I do tend to...
do you crack the whip?
I mean, I do like pub culture.
Okay.
Not dub culture, I like pub culture.
Yeah.
I like visiting pubs, and that slows you right down. It stops you from doing things. I mean, you know, in Jamaica, they knock back the jazz woodbines and the red stripe, and over here we go for a pint, which I absolutely love doing. But I sort of thought, you know, the amount of people who went, oh yeah, you're going to start up a ska orchestra at 12. Yeah, okay, well, go on, off you go. We'll see you next week. See you next Tuesday. So anyway, I got it together. it just fell into place. Everyone was really up for it, and
Well, how when you first started putting this album together, I mean, what was been your hope for it? Where do you want it to go? How high would you like it to reach?
I think it's reached it, mate. I really do feel I have, mission is accomplished.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, what I want ultimately, I want the publishing to go to the writers of these songs.
Yeah.
It's apparently gone in the charts at 30 something.
Yeah.
40
Is it
something.
I think it was 34, but I don't know.
Well, it's great. It's tasteful. The music on it. I mean, it'd be nice if it was originals, but that ain't the idea. I mean, I've got originals. They're coming at me.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I do like about it is the fact that, you're bringing out a ska album, and, you're getting new audiences, because not a lot of young people would have,
it's sort of come back round again.
One of the questions that I do want to ask was, back then when you first started Madness and covering ska, how did people take you in terms of a white band covering ska? So maybe looking at it from obviously the white British art UK scene, and then the black reggae artists.
Someone once said, they're just a bunch of white blokes living off the backs of the black man's rhythms. Well, yeah, we are.
But you made a success of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's music I enjoy, and that I've in the fortunate position of being able to play it and record it. In America, it was really not on. I mean, that scene in the Blues Brothers where they play behind chicken wire. I mean, you got these rednecks looking at you side on, you goddamn mother things. You get your music out of here. And we had two barmen and his dog looking at us, frothing at the mouth. I think that's what they were doing. And we was like, get us out of this part of Texas. It weren't good. It wasn't accepted in the racks.
Yeah.
In the late 70s, early 80s.
So that was my crazy interview with Lee Thompson. And you know what? It was 22 minutes long, and I had to bring that down. But he was fun to interview, absolutely fun, and it'll be nice to catch up with him again. Now I am going to leave us on a high, because we have had so much fun tonight.